creatures. They can also even... How is it going, guys? It's Chucky from Reptiles. And if you haven't watched the last video, we'll help a friend move some tegus, savanna monitors, and other lizards from a cage to another because he has some personal problems moving their reptiles for him. And he was so thankful. He gave Josh a free reptile and he gave me another free reptile. And so this video is about night anoles. So of course, I already have a night anole. His name is Charlie, but now he gave me another night anole and his name is Delta. Now you guys know, if you are from my Instagram, that I got bit real bad this weekend, and that was all because of Delta, the night anole. The bites are intense. They don't let go, and they do like in the death roll. Like if they were alligators, they grab your skin and they start rolling on them. So yeah, it was horrible. So Charlie, I've been having him. You guys know he's been feeding. He's been doing great. He's outside in a cage. We are building a cage bigger now. It's gonna be about my height or even taller, and they're gonna love it. Delta is about twice as big as Charlie, and we found out Charlie is actually a girl and Delta is a boy. Delta is pretty chill once handled, but after a little bit he becomes psychotic and ends up biting one of your fingers and tries to eat your face sometimes. So this right here is Delta. He is the male. As you guys can see, he is huge. He's one of the biggest night anoles I have seen. Right now he was sleeping. I will come up for the video. I'm sorry, Delta. I just brought him to show you guys his mouth. As you guys see, is red, and that's not supposed to be like that. He was in a small enclosure where it was all fully screened, and he was trying to get out, and he scraped his mouth against all of that. And yeah, he's trying to jump. Hey, Delta, stop. Look away. Nope, he wants to jump that way. But yeah, this is Delta. He's amazing. If you guys don't know, Cuban anoles are found in Florida, but of course they're not from Florida. They're from Cuba, as the name says. I don't know. I haven't done enough research to know how they got here. All I know is that they have settled themselves here for quite a while, especially down south, but they have been found up here in the middle of Florida, Orlando, Florida. They're invasive and they're pretty bad. They eat other anoles. They can eat fruits, insects native to Florida. They can also eat green anoles, which are actually native to Florida also. They are huge, of course. They eat almost anything that moves. They're known to eat baby birds sometimes and things like that. He's getting too close to my hand, I don't like it. Now when keeping these guys, they need a lot of humidity. Over 50s is everything I have read. That's the average humidity of over 50. Oh my gosh, he's so big. It's scary, I don't want him to bite me again. Ugh. So yeah, humidity over 50. The temperature during the day should be in the 90s. It could go a little bit lower, but not too low. Here in Florida, they have been found dead because of really low temperatures, which a lot of people find good because they're invasive species and that's a way for them to die off, but a lot of them end up surviving anyways. Whoa, 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 whoa. They are omnivores, so they eat both plantation and insects and other living creatures. They can also even eat mouse or mice. So that means their diet consists of a lot of things, including mealworms, superworms, fruits, berries, all of those things. I don't know exactly what fruits are bad for them. I know the ones that are good. I know most of the berries are good. That's all I really know. I haven't done enough research to know every single fruit, but I know the good ones for them. They have done studies down in Cuba by scientists where they have found 50% of their food has been living organisms, other percent is plant matter. So their diet should consist of both of them. And like I said earlier, I'm building a really tall cage for a good reason. They're found at the top of the trees to mid-tree area, so they're always climbing up. Having them in a low enclosure really stresses them out. Their legs are built to climb and hold on to things going up. They also mostly don't drink water out of bowls. They drink water out of the rain that falls in the leaves, and they drink it out of the leaves, so it's better to mix them and they'll drink it out of the leaves or whatever you have in there. Whatever you try to put them in, try to put them in something wide enough so their tail could actually stretch out, and something tall enough for them to have enough space and have fun. You know, they're living creatures in captivity. They should have enough space to explore, and always keep it clean, guys. Now this species needs tons of UVB, so yes, a UVB light bulb will be needed. And for people like me that will keep them outside, they will have to have a certain amount on the sun, but we have to make sure that the temperatures don't go too high. If they do, we have to have a way to bring that temperature down. My cage is gonna be next to a tree, so it will hit the area for about a couple of hours, and they will have half of the cage the whole time will have a shadow on it. until the last hour, about 6 p.m. That's when the sun actually hits, but it doesn't hit as strong as during the day. Now, as I said earlier, this animal has a powerful bite. It messed up my thumb. It still hurts. My knuckles are messed up. My whole hand hurts still. So this is not for beginners. This is for people that are really into reptiles, that really want to care for this animal and not hold them that much, actually just have them to look. Right now I'm holding him just for the videos, and I'm trying to tame him down to the point where I could actually pet him and stuff, which is kind of cool right now. He still freaks out, but he hasn't opened his mouth like he was doing yesterday. Now this right here is Charlie. This is my first night Anole. As you guys can see, he is not as big as Delta. I thought he was huge to me. Now I see him so small. He's trying to hide from me. That's why he's going towards over there. So he hides behind the branch and thinks I don't see him, but I still see you, Charlie. So look at the size. I keep saying she is amazing. Her green color just amazes me every time. And just for size comparison, let's bring them both up. Look at the difference in size now. Whoa. Alright, Charlie's going to my hand. Look at the difference in size of these two amazing lizards. Holy cow. They're just so amazing to me. And just because they're anoles, don't think these animals are any less of a reptile than any other reptile. Please do your research. There's actually videos that are so interesting. I watched a video that I will put right here. It's about anoles and their evolution. They can control their evolution and make evolution happen to them in less than a year, which is super fast. Scientists have studied anoles back in my country, Puerto Rico, where their legs have become shorter or longer, depending on the changes of the island of Puerto Rico, which is actually pretty crazy. I also want to say thank you guys for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. It means the world to me. And if you're new, please go down there, subscribe, leave a comment. What do you think about these night anoles? What do you think about them? They're amazing animals in my opinion. So leave a like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for getting me to 1,000. It actually means a lot. And yeah.